Imagine this. You're driving down a lonely stretch of highway. It's the dead of night, and suddenly your car starts to sputter. The engine dies, the lights fade, and you're left on the side of the road with nothing but darkness around you. You reach for your phone, no signal. The nearest town is miles away, and now you're stuck, feeling completely unprepared. Situations like these can turn from inconvenient to dangerous in a heartbeat. This is exactly why having a fully stocked vehicle emergency kit isn't just a good idea, it's a necessity. Before we dive into the essentials you need in your kit, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you never miss any of our videos. If you find this content helpful, give it a thumbs up and share it with someone who could benefit from being better prepared on the road. First, let's talk about why having a vehicle emergency kit is so critical. We all like to think that our journeys will go smoothly, but the truth is, life doesn't always cooperate. Unexpected situations on the road can happen to anyone, anytime. Maybe it's a flat tire in the middle of nowhere, getting caught in a sudden snowstorm, or even encountering a flooded roadway. These aren't just minor inconveniences. They can become real threats to your safety if you're not prepared. And it's not just about mechanical failures. Natural disasters like wildfires, floods, or severe storms can make roads impassable or leave you stranded. There's also the risk of getting stuck in traffic for hours during a major accident or evacuation. In these moments, having the right supplies can make a world of difference. A vehicle emergency kit gives you the tools and resources to handle these situations calmly and effectively. It's about taking control of an unpredictable situation. When you're prepared, you're not just waiting for help. You're helping yourself, staying safe, and staying in control. Let's start with safety and protection. Your first priority in any roadside emergency is to ensure that you and your vehicle are visible to others. Reflective vests are a must-have. If you have to step out of your vehicle, especially at night or in poor weather conditions, you want other drivers to see you. A simple reflective vest can prevent accidents and keep you safe while you assess the situation. Next up, warning triangles or LED flares. These are crucial for alerting other drivers of your presence, especially if your vehicle is stuck on the side of the road or in a precarious location. Roadside visibility isn't just about being seen. It's about creating a safe perimeter around your vehicle. A fire extinguisher is another critical item. Vehicle fires are more common than you might think, especially in cases of engine overheating or electrical faults. A compact, car-sized fire extinguisher rated for flammable liquids and electrical fires can stop a small problem from becoming a big disaster. And don't forget heavy-duty gloves. Whether you're dealing with debris, changing a tire, or handling any other roadside repairs, protecting your hands is essential. Keep a pair in your kit so you're always ready to tackle whatever the road throws at you. Now, if this information is already making you think about how prepared your own vehicle is, take a second and drop a comment below. Have you ever been stranded without the right tools? Share your story and let's learn from each other. Moving on to first aid and medical supplies. A comprehensive first aid kit is non-negotiable. You need more than just a few band-aids and some antiseptic wipes. A solid kit should include gauze pads, medical tape, scissors, tweezers, burn cream, instant cold packs, and a variety of medications like pain relievers and antihistamines. Think about this. You're changing a tire, and you cut your hand on a sharp piece of metal. Without the right first aid supplies, a minor injury could quickly become a major problem, especially if it gets infected. Having a complete first aid kit isn't just about treating injuries, it's about preventing them from escalating. Consider adding a CPR mask, too. In the unlikely event that someone requires CPR, having a mask could save a life while keeping you safe from direct contact. And don't underestimate the utility of an emergency blanket. It can help prevent shock in medical situations, and it's also great for keeping warm if you're stuck in the cold. Instant cold packs are also valuable additions. They're great for treating sprains, strains, or any impact injuries that might occur if, say, you're in a minor collision. Remember, first aid isn't just about major emergencies. It's about being prepared for all the little bumps and bruises that can happen on the road. Now let's talk tools. Your vehicle emergency kit isn't complete without some basic tools and maintenance gear. Start with a multi-tool or Swiss Army knife, something that can handle small repairs, cutting, and basic adjustments on the fly. A tire pressure gauge is another must-have. Keeping your tires at the correct pressure is key to preventing blowouts and maximizing fuel efficiency. And while we're on the subject of tires, make sure you have a good set of jumper cables. A dead battery can happen to anyone, And having jumper cables, or even better, a portable jump starter, can get you back on the road without needing another vehicle to help. Speaking of tires, your kit should include a spare tire, a jack, and a lug wrench. But don't just throw them in and forget about them. Make sure the spare is in good condition and properly inflated. Regularly check the air in your spare tire as part of your vehicle maintenance routine. A tire repair kit is another valuable addition, especially if you're driving in areas where roadside assistance might not be readily available. These kits usually include plugs and tools to fix minor punctures, which can be a real lifesaver if you're miles from the nearest service station. Duct tape, the all-purpose fix-it tool, can also be invaluable. From temporarily securing a broken mirror to patching up a leaking hose, duct tape has endless uses in a pinch. It's not a permanent solution, but it can buy you the time you need to get proper repairs done. Lastly, consider keeping a tow strap or rope in your kit. If your vehicle gets stuck in mud, snow, or a ditch, a tow strap can be the difference between a quick recovery and a long wait for help. And make sure you know how to use it properly. Safety first. Now let's dive into food and water supplies. This is where a lot of people overlook, thinking they won't need it. But imagine being stuck for hours or even overnight with no access to food or clean water. It's not just uncomfortable, it can be dangerous, especially in extreme temperatures. Start with bottled water. Keep enough for at least 72 hours per person in your vehicle. Water is critical for hydration, and in a survival situation, it can also be used for first aid, like cleaning wounds. Be sure to rotate your water supply regularly to keep it fresh. For food, pack non-perishable high-energy items like granola bars, trail mix, or emergency ration packs. Choose foods that are easy to eat and don't require cooking or special preparation. These are meant to sustain you, not to be gourmet meals. So focus on practicality and shelf life. You might also consider adding water purification tablets or a small, portable water filter. If you find yourself in a situation where you need to collect water from a stream or pond, these tools can ensure that the water is safe to drink. Finally, collapsible water containers are a great addition. They take up minimal space when not in use, but can hold a significant amount of water when needed. In an emergency, having the ability to store and transport water can be crucial. If you're getting value from this video, make sure to hit that like button. And if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel for more tips on staying prepared and safe on the road. Your support helps us bring you more content like this. Next up, lighting and signaling. A reliable flashlight is a must-have. Whether you're changing a tire in the dark or trying to flag down help, having a powerful waterproof flashlight with extra batteries is essential. An LED headlamp is another great option, especially because it keeps your hands free while you work. Headlamps are perfect for when you need to work on your car or dig through your emergency kit without fumbling in the dark. Road flares or LED beacons are also critical for signaling your presence to other drivers. They can be lifesavers if your vehicle breaks down in a dangerous spot, like a blind curve or the shoulder of a busy highway. Bright lights and signals can alert other drivers to slow down and give you the space you need to handle the situation safely. A whistle is a small but incredibly useful tool for attracting attention if you're stuck somewhere isolated or need to signal for help. It's loud, requires no power, and can be heard over long distances. When it comes to warmth and shelter, the goal is to keep yourself protected from the elements. Start with a thermal blanket or an emergency sleeping bag. These items are compact, but they provide critical warmth if you're stranded in cold weather. Include extra clothing in your kit. Think layers, hats, gloves, and socks. Even if it's not winter, temperatures can drop significantly at night, and staying warm is key to avoiding hypothermia. A rain poncho is also useful, not just for keeping dry, but also for added wind protection. A tarp and some bungee cords can serve multiple purposes. They can create a makeshift shelter, cover a damaged window, or be used as a ground cover if you have to lie down to work on your car. It's all about having versatile items that can serve more than one purpose in an emergency. Communication is key in an emergency, so make sure you have a portable phone charger. Opt for solar-powered or battery-operated chargers that don't rely on your vehicle's power supply, especially if your battery is dead. Physical maps of your region are a good backup in case your GPS fails or your phone dies. Digital navigation is great until it's not, so having a paper map ensures you're never completely lost. An emergency radio, preferably one that's hand crank or solar-powered, is invaluable for receiving weather alerts and emergency broadcasts. This can keep you informed about developing situations, whether it's road closures, severe weather, or other hazards that might impact your journey. Finally, keep a notebook and pen in your kit. This might sound old school, but it's perfect for jotting down important information, leaving a note if you have to leave your vehicle, or simply keeping track of details during a stressful situation. Personal comfort and hygiene are often overlooked, but they can make a huge difference when you're stuck in an uncomfortable situation. Keep a roll of toilet paper or some tissues in your kit. You'll thank yourself later. Sanitizing wipes are great for cleaning hands and surfaces, especially if you're handling food or injuries. Trash bags have multiple uses. They can be used for waste, as a makeshift poncho, or even for extra insulation in a pinch. Personal hygiene items like a toothbrush, toothpaste, and any necessary medications should also be included. These items help maintain your comfort and morale, which is important when dealing with stressful roadside situations. Finally, let's cover some miscellaneous items that round out your emergency kit. Keep some cash in small denominations. In an emergency, credit card machines or ATMs might not be accessible, and having cash can be invaluable for buying supplies or services. Make copies of important documents like your driver's license, vehicle registration, and insurance information, and keep them in a waterproof bag. If your vehicle is damaged or you need to communicate with authorities, having these documents on hand is essential. Ziploc bags are great for keeping items dry, collecting small objects, or even storing food. They're lightweight, take up almost no space, and can be used for dozens of purposes. And don't forget a pen and notebook. Taking notes can help you keep track of important information, document the situation, or leave messages if needed. Conclusion. So, there you have it. A comprehensive vehicle emergency kit can keep you safe, comfortable, and in control during unexpected situations on the road. It's not just about having a few tools or snacks. It's about being prepared for whatever life throws your way. A little preparation now can save you a lot of trouble later. If you found this guide helpful, make sure to subscribe to our channel, hit the notification bell, and give this video a thumbs up. Share it with your friends and family too. Let's all be prepared out there. And remember, the best time to get your emergency kit ready is before you need it. Stay safe, and we'll see you in the next video.